What's up, guys? It's your boy Jungle the Bright Light coming with another video, man. I know I ain't been back in a minute, but you know, I had to develop some new strategies. I had to continue to develop within myself before I continue to give you guys knowledge and give you guys more content. But you know, today we talking about the elephant trunk in the room. We talking about the uncircumcised penis. We talking about the turtle shell, as they like to call it. People always like to talk about us, man. When I say us, I'm talking about me too, because I am uncircumcised as well. Let's get into it, man.
Yeah, I see a bright light. Ooh, yeah, you are a bright light. Ooh, yeah, it's Jungle.
Alright, so before I get into the facts and the benefits of having an uncircumcised penis, let's talk about the experiences that I had, because you know, I think it's nothing better than your own experiences and somebody else's life experiences, because you know, that gives you a way to think and to move, you know, in this world of so many distractions and options we have. But let's talk about it, man. Let's really get into it. You know, growing up, I really didn't think about my foreskin on my penis, because not only did I wake up like this, I came out of the vagina like this. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't my issue until, you know, I got into the 11th grade, which is really when I lost my virginity, and I realized that females did not like uncircumcised penis. Well, I'm not gonna say females. A lot of females did not like uncircumcised penis, and for a while I felt subconscious about myself, like, bro, I guess I'm just deformed. Yeah, I guess this is just a disability that I have. So for a while, I was starting to ask my dad, like, yo, can you take me to the appointments, you know, get circumcised? And then I started doing my facts. I started doing my research and started gaining facts on the knowledge, facts and knowledge on uncircumcised penis and getting your penis cut. And I was like, oh, never mind. So I basically just had to accept what was coming at me, you know, all of the names that come at me, whatever the case may be. So I finally got older and I started asking females, like, well, why don't you like uncircumcised penis? Besides the fact that it looks weird, I guess, to them, they say that the guys that they did give a chance to, they pulled it back and it stinked, or it had some little cottage cheese back there, and I didn't really understand what they was talking about because I never really had that problem. Fortunately for me, I was able to have a father in my life that was able to tell me, yo, get in that tub, pull it back, wash it. It's okay as a man to soak inside of the tub and pull that turtle shell back and wash behind there and make sure it's clean. So every time I took a shower, I always made sure that I pulled my cap back and wash between there, you know, gently, because it's a gentle tool. We need that. So after I got out of my feelings about having the cap, I realized that it's just some people out there with bad hygiene, males and females. But in return, since I guess most of the females have dealt with guys or maybe heard a story from another female about that guy who have had an uncircumcised penis, that it has basically put a stigma on it that all guys with caps are basically disgusting and gross, and when you pull the cap back, it's going to smell like fish. But that's not true. Let's talk about the benefits and the facts of having an uncircumcised penis. All right, so let's get into the first benefit. I think this is the biggest benefit because I think it's just the biggest one. Naturally, we're supposed to have foreskin. That's why 99.9% of the guys who come out of the vagina has a foreskin on them that the doctor decides to cut off. Do you think that they throw your foreskin away? Nope, they sell it for upward to $100,000 to whoever wants to use it for whatever reason they use it for. The second benefit is we get to feel just like a woman's feel. Their little clitoris, when you play with it and they always be having orgasm and stuff, the foreskin is basically our clitoris. It has so many nerves inside of it that you really don't even have to do much with your whole shaft if you just play with the foreskin itself. Guys who are circumcised will never feel that. When you get a circumcision and you cut all of the nerves down, you become desensitized. And that's a fact. Another great benefit to me is that once you have a sexual interaction with your female and you put it in there, and when you pull it out, and your head goes into the skin and the skin pulls and retracts, it's like a double pump action that the females actually love. They can't help it but love it. It's something that they never felt before. They cannot feel it from a cut guy. It's something that a cut guy does not have the ability to do. It's perfect. Another benefit to me is that you see that extra inch to 1.5 inches of extra skin that is protecting your head's glands. That is my extension. Sometimes my thing might be 7 inches, sometimes it might be 8, sometimes it might be 9, depends on how aroused I am. That is my extension. Why would you cut your extension? Now, let's talk about what happens when you do not properly take care of your foreskin and the cons of having a foreskin. If you try to just snatch it down without taking your time, you will split it. If you try to stick it in without proper lubrication, you will don't wash it after sex. You try to go to sleep inside the vagina, you will catch an infection. You don't wash it off as you're washing your hands. I hope you are not expecting it to not smell like pee. You don't really want those problems. It stings, it burns, and you'll lose your mind swearing you have an STD. If you have washed it properly and it still stings and burns and stinks, then you probably should go to the doctor because you probably have a bacterial infection or STD. I don't know your life. But don't let me scare you. I'm just telling you about my experiences. And oh yeah, I can't forget this. When you're taking a shower, don't try to use them scented soaps to have your little meat smelling all good and fresh and stuff like that. That's not how it works. Your penis head has glands. You try putting soap inside of your nose and see how well that works for you. That is an easy way to catch a bacterial infection. For one. For two, once the soap gets inside of your penis hole, it burns. You don't want those issues. Really, all you need is a little warm water. Make sure you're actually washing around the right spots in the right places. Make sure you're rubbing everywhere behind that head. Pull that skin all the way back. Even wash the skin itself with warm water and a rag gently. If you want to sit inside of the tub, that is okay. Make sure you pull your head back. Put some white vinegar in there, some Epsom salt. I'm pretty sure there's a few other things you can put in there, but those two things will help you out tremendously. All right, so with all of that being said, I want to leave off with saying, hey, everybody is not going to like it, and that's perfectly okay because, you know, we all are free. We have the option to like things and not like things, but there is nothing wrong with it. It's perfectly fine. It's natural. We all come out with it before they decide to cut it off for you and sell it to whoever they sell it to. But I hope I helped you with any insecurities you may have had, any problems you may have had, anything of that nature. And if you need me to talk about any other topics, man, go ahead and send it to my DM, comments, wherever you want to put it at, man. On that note, man, have a great day. I'm gone.